Let's continue with more Persona Reload, where we are trying to make our way to the top of Tartarus area. Today has not been a great thing trying to set up all this. Good news is I got Persona 3 Portable today. I unboxed that. There was an actual manual. There was a manual in the thing. I guess because it was a custom made. I guess because it was custom made, there was an actual manual in the case, which is pretty nice. I guess because it was. I'm guessing it's because it was custom. But I did like that they included that in there.
There's a shadow.
So we have that now. There are some elements that I noticed that were that are in this game that aren't in this game that are in that one. Namely double team attacks, which were essentially what happened in 5. I'm surprised those weren't included in here. Yeah, today has definitely been a day. So I read through the book, I have that now, which is nice.
I've already scanned this one.
Alright, this is the one I don't even have to do just physical attacks. Yeah, I got that, so that's gonna get installed. I'll see if I can install that. Okay, if I can't, then I'll just wait. That's at least available now. Yeah, same thing that happened last time when I did the stream. Same happened here. Although where I was intending to stream earlier.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, that's right. We can't do it because of.
You hit a weakness.
Can't do it this way. Yeah.
You hit a weakness. That hit a weakness. You struck a weakness.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. My intention was to stream much earlier than this. I was not expecting to die there. I was not expecting to die there. Didn't know how much health we had. Two of our characters died. I wasn't paying attention to that health. Raj is blessing. I have no idea what that is. The experience. But yeah, I'm trying to get into what happened. So I uploaded a video today. I haven't uploaded. The video hasn't been uploaded, but the video's been uploaded, but it's been scheduled. I should say.
Victory.
But the issue is that the
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
I wasn't expecting to die there though. The only reason I died is because I was trying to focus on doing damage. I didn't realize it was gonna pull that almighty attack.
I think you're braver than anyone else here. A shadow.
Trying to get into what I was gonna say. So everything was set up for me to thing. My intention was to start streaming around. I was going to set up stream around 11, like around 3 hours ago. That's when I started setting it all up.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I started setting stream up around 11:30, intending to stream at that whenever I had the chance. I can't remember what time it was when I'd I can't remember what time it was when I got everything ready, but pretty much everything was all ready to go. Like, I'd uploaded the, I'd had all the stuff set up, everything ready to go, and then I go and check to see, to make sure that the upload is done, which was supposed to have been done at least an hour before I'd already finished it. And then, lo and behold, I go and check it again, and it says it's got 3 hours to go. So, I don't know how that happened, so that's been sorted out. The other issue is...
Team up with everyone.
I went through to do that. Like everything was set up, and then I was like, okay, well, since I can't, since I'm unable to, you know, because yeah, by the time, actually, yeah, that would have been what it was. It was 12:49 by the time I had everything set up ready to go to start streaming. Right now it's 2:40. My intention was to start streaming around 12:49 or whatever it was. And then what happened is I checked and it said that it had 3 hours to go. So it's like I was like, okay, well if that's the case, I can't wait 3 hours because it's going to take way too long. So I was starting to set everything up ready to. Starting to set everything up with the intention of not playing, because waiting that time would have taken too long.
This should be a good test of your strength. But don't get careless. Just watch. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
My intention was to actually, you know, at that point, get off. And then, by the time that I had, like, gotten through everything that I wanted to go and do, to sort myself out and get off,
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
by the time I'd sorted all that stuff out,
That about does it. No shadows detected.
yeah, by the time I'd already sorted all that stuff out and, done what I wanted to do, things like priestess, pick that probably. I gotta also remember which ones I don't need. You offer like you're purely lizard and like a rule. I could probably get rid of this, but we need lovers. Do I not need? No idea what else I need here. That's nice, I just got reached my follower goal. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. My follower count's now up to 121, even though I only got the one follow. That's good. But thank you for following, Jess, and welcome into the stream. Weird that my counter went up to 121 with just the one follow. Maybe someone else followed or they refollowed or something. But thank you for tuning in. We are, I'm just discussing about how frustrated I got with the, wanting to set up my, stream that... Just trying to sort out which character I want to, get involved. I think I already have Deathbound and something else. We need Chariot, though, that's the issue. Need Strength, I should say. I need Strength. I might get rid of... someone else. Who I want to really get rid of. Might get rid of this. We don't need Hierophant, and these abilities are high and medium chance of insta-kill, but I haven't been using them. Growth and Invigorate are good, but I think I have... Or I could get rid of Tower. Then I think I need Maraga. I need the Maraga Dying. Your Mabufu Dying and Zia Dying. Can't get rid of that because it's my current persona. Trumpeter is all bless. You are all fire. We don't need Hermit. That's Garudine and Poison Arrow. I think I already have Garudine elsewhere, so if I do have Garudine elsewhere, we'll that one. Don't. Alright, I can't get rid of that. That's unfortunate. Can't get rid of... This is... Temperance. I don't believe I need Temperance. Temperance is... Which persona is Temperance again? Temperance was, No, I don't need Temperance at all. I also don't need... I need Justice, though. Alright, we'll get rid of Temperance. I don't think I need Temperance. Temperance, I believe, was, Bebe Social Link. Thank you once again for the follow, and for also helping me reach the,
Oh, hello.
reaching my, next follower goal, which, I still haven't completed the previous one yet. Now I've got to think of something else. I'm working on the previous one. Which is a live speedrun. But now I've got that, plus a Persona 5 Tactica speedrun to look forward to trying to, hang on, I need to check these social links. Temperance, I'm fairly certain is Trent. Didn't need Temperance. I was just trying to get into what happened, and fortunately, I would have started streaming sooner, but the issue with doing that is my uploading was getting really annoying. It told me that it had 3 hours still left to upload, and then I started turning everything off, and then it uploaded somehow, so I don't know how that happened. I blame YouTube, though. I blame either YouTube or my internet.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
We're currently on floor 217. We need to reach floor 226 to get out of here. And once we get out of here, we can start working on some other story content. Oh, you've never played a Persona game before? Well, this is like the dungeon area of the game, so this is a little bit different to,
I'm ready to go.
Oh, you've been having internet problems as well? Yeah. If you've ever played a Persona game before, I still suggest 5 Oil as my personal preference, but like, I wouldn't say this is a bad start. I just think that there's some things that I haven't enjoyed as much, but
Now then, let's get back to work.
this particular area is like, dungeon area of the game. We have to like make our way up to a bunch of floors. And then we can get into like the more social aspect stuff in return to that.
I'm ready to go. Taking charge.
My internet problems have been over the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on. I'll upload a video onto YouTube, and then it'll tell me that I have like 2 hours for it to upload. And then I go and check it again, and it says, oh, it's still got 3 hours to go, and then I come back to it again, and it's uploaded like an hour later. So I have no clue what's going on. But it's fixed now, everything's uploaded, it's all fine and dandy, I should say. If you've never played a Persona game, I think this is a,
Oh, guess it's time to move on.
I would give this a recommendation. You, depends on what you were looking for in a game, I guess. I'd give this a high recommendation. It's not as high as I am with, Persona, 5. Anything Persona 5, I couldn't recommend any further. Oh, your router is the problem? I had that problem too, except my router is newer than my older one was, so shouldn't be, it really shouldn't be bad, for me at least.
I'm ready to go.
At least I hope that it's not.
Good choice.
Yeah, so this is a remake. So Persona 3 Reload is a remake of Persona 3. So this is...
I'll show no mercy.
The best way for me to explain this is it's the Persona 3 story. It's the Persona 3 story with, like, the visuals of Persona 5, like the newest games. But this is not a new... It's a remake of a game that came out a long time ago, but Agudine, Garudine. Give it a priestess because I don't need the priestess. But yeah, my router is. I had to actually get a new router for streaming because that was causing problems with. It was causing problems.
Now then.
Like a remaster, yes and no. So a remaster is usually where they'll take a game like on the PS2 and then they'll improve the graphics slightly and then they'll upload it to 3. I would say this is more like they've made the game Persona 3 as if it was releasing nowadays. Which is why I say remake.
That chest doesn't look like the others.
So think of it like Final Fantasy VII, right? Final Fantasy VII came out on the PlayStation 1. And then all these years later they've released Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which is, you know, it's mostly the same game in terms of story and characters and such things like that. But obviously just upscaled to a point where it's as if it's getting released now. A remaster and a remake in one, I guess.
All
Same
right.
sort of thing.
Let's be on our way. Look, there's a shadow.
I wouldn't say that you were wrong. Like, if I was trying to sell this to a... You know, if I was trying to, like, sell this game as... You know, to anybody, like, in general, like, someone who would know absolutely nothing about it, I would basically say, hey, this is an older game that was re-released for newer
I'm
audiences.
ready to go. I can take over anytime. Excellent choice.
Yeah, so, not necessarily... You're not wrong. You're not wrong in that regard.
Good. We've won.
I've never played the original myself. I did get the original today. The physical version for it. But I think most people who have played the original and have played this one would tell you.
Be careful.
They would probably tell you get the get the remake. Because there's just... I think the original came in like 2008, 2009, so there's just so many different things that have changed since games came out at that point in time. So you're 746559. So all the characters here that are in the top out soon. I think a lot of people who have played the games would say, both games would probably say that the remake is overall better to experience because it's not as dated as the other ones. But like, I'm very, very late into the game, so this is December. We're getting towards the end, but there won't be any, like, outside of, like, characters, it's not really going to be anything that's going to be spoiled. You're intended to play this for yourself.
This shouldn't be a problem.
I'll start preparing the analysis. Pull the trigger.
Also, the game is very long. Like, Persona games are known for being towards the, I would say that the 90 to 100 hour mark, but that's just because there's tons of content.
Don't get careless.
And there's tons of stuff to do outside of just what I'm doing, where I'm trying to battle through all these fights. Like, once you get outside, you have, like,
A little more time.
It's very much like a social simulator, really. Like, you can hang out with different people, you can make bonds with different characters, you can do all sorts of stuff.
I think I can use it now.
Quite nice. It gives you a lot of variety. Heal from
Should I scan on this enemy?
physical attacks.
I'll go with.
If I had to rank them from my favorite to least, do you mean like in terms of the games? I haven't played all of the games. I've only played the 5 titles, which, to me, the 5 titles are the best ones to play. But that's also probably for a more personal reason as well, because I just really, felt a connection to the characters more so.
Now's the time.
So that's how I would... Like, I would put 5, and then out of what I've played so far, it'll be like 5 Royal,
No shadows detected.
and then like this game is probably second out of the mainline titles, but then I would still say like 5 Royal, Strikers, this game, and then Tactica, I guess. I haven't finished this game yet, so I want to give a proper judgment once I finish, but... Deal damage to 1. 10 from 5, so it's actually better than... Do I want to put it on over something else? Heavy Pierce on... But out of what I've played, 5 Royal, because So Persona 5 has there's Persona 5 and then there's Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal is like an updated version of Persona 5. So obviously, like, I consider them both the same game, like, for the most part, but Royal is just an overall better version than that. And then I would say Strikers, because it's a little bit different. It's more like a, if you played the Dynasty Warriors titles, it's more like that, where you can summon the personas out in battle and they fight alongside you. Tactica is like a strategy RPG, where you move around on tiles and stuff like that. So that's a little bit different. Like, Tactica's my least favorite of the games, but that's just because it's the shortest one. Not necessarily because it isn't of higher quality. 77 strike damage. I already have high heavy slash to all, and I'm not gonna use Pre-Blade. And severe. Severe to 1. Heavy to 1. You know, I'll get rid of this. Rid of and then Full Blade is okay. That actually is a. We'll keep going. I will say for this game, I think I'm finding criticisms with it, but I keep comparing it to. Comparing it to 5, and that's my problem. Like, because this is my first experience with 3, I don't want to,
Can't afford to lose.
feel like I'm unfairly comparing them. And I've got to remember that even though this game is a remake of, you know, a game that came out later or whatever, I have to remember that they don't have the same... like, they want to try and keep it as best of remake as possible, but also, yeah, just gotta make sure that I, comparing them that way, I guess. 30 experience, SP minus, and she gained Execution Spear that temporarily boosts attack. Oh, this is like a big attack buff. She'd be losing 30 SP if I gave her this. I guess it doesn't matter. Most of the time it only matters if because I can't swap myself out, so that's why I've been putting the SP items on. But with other characters, I'm swapping that constantly, so I feel like I should better to not do that. I am very interested though if I do play the original. So I forgot to swap my party members over, didn't I? Yep. Supposed to go back to the teleporter. Do that again.
Is that...
It will be interesting to go back to playing the original after playing this and seeing how much different
for the floors to be designed this
it's gonna
way.
be.
Maybe there ain't one. Probably didn't think anyone would climb this thing.
But they forgot to swap my party members back.
We could head back, but it's your
I
call.
can actually do it now. Oh, we can do it now. Yeah, actually, you know what? Out of all that I've played, yeah, 5/Royal, I pretty much try to consider them as the same game, so that'd be number 1. Strikers would be number 2. And then, like, this game would probably be number 3. And then Tactica would be 4. The only reason Tactica's 4 is, like, it's a lot shorter than the rest of them. And I loved playing Tactica, but, I feel like trying to compare it to one of these is going to be hard to do. And also, I put this at 3rd because, I haven't finished the game yet, so, like, the game could go completely downhill by the end of the... By the time I get to the end, and it could completely change my opinion.
Koro-chan, if you feel like going back, let our leader know, okay?
There's our way up.
Okay.
320th floor. 6 floors to go. This is a... I am trying to go for the Platinum Trophy.
Oh, maybe we could leave some supplies at Skip.
If I get the Platinum Trophy in this, it will be my 150th Platinum Trophy.
Stay on guard.
We got 10,000 trophies a few streams ago while playing this. Nice.
Keep it up. Now's our chance. The enemy's down. Let's finish this. I'll slice you to pieces. There's
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
I will also say, yeah, very few negatives that I have. I have very few negatives about the game. But there are some things like, I'm not going to point out every negative. I'm not going to point out negatives, but like, I think it looks very appealing. The music is very good. Gameplay-wise, I'm enjoying it for the most part. Story and character stuff is really well done. I think this is a really, really good, like, game. I haven't played enough from the year. Obviously, we've only just started the year, but
It's an enemy. Do we attack?
wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if this game ended up being one of my top games of the year.
Get them off guard.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there. Good job, Koro-chan. Now let's get back to exploring. This floor has been fully explored.
This area that we're in right now, there's like 5 tiers of this dungeon, so it goes up to, I don't know how many floors it is, but every like so many tiers, it changes the look of it. So this is the 5th tier that we're on currently. There's different like tiers and different color schemes and stuff that they use for each area. I kind of like the look of this one. I like the look of this these areas and stuff.
Good target. This will be no problem at all.
Okay.
It'll take
The,
a little more time.
Use the super ability.
Keep it together. Help us! Call an enemy!
Yeah. So
Where it hurts.
another reason why it's so hard to like compare these to the other series is if you've played a Final Fantasy game before, so Final Fantasy, even though they're numbered, all of them are completely separate from each other in Final Fantasy, so it's kind of hard to... But that's what makes them harder to, like, differentiate, because each game does so much different.
Hello.
That, like, that's why they're usually of varying quality and stuff. Obviously, this game has an advantage of it's got the elements that made some of the later games better. But that also allows it to stand out on its own and be its own game, as opposed to just being a sequel. So just because they're numbered titles, outside of like references that you may get from playing the other games, you can go completely into this without any prior knowledge and still be able to do well.
Great. I think
There's a treasure chest over there. We've called them back to
part of
party.
the analysis.
I'll end this. Here I come. I think I'm getting stronger.
No shadow.
Are you from the States? Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Happy to always talk to new followers and new people for coming in. But yeah, have a good sleep. Hopefully, I will see you around some other time, perhaps. I usually stream earlier than this, but again, I had like a bunch of technical difficulties, so that's why I having those problems. But hopefully, everything will be fixed by the time I get back to this. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Hopefully you will potentially give some of these games a try if you find them interesting. I will be sticking around to... We'll be sticking around and pretty much playing this until it's done.
We don't see that type of enemy often.
It's a red shadow. Do your best to take it down. Whirlpool knocks one down. Whirlpool knocks one down.
Miracle Man. Well, I'm assuming he's going to be weak to physical attacks, because seems like he's deflecting everything else. Huh? Okay, let's this then.
Now's my chance. I'm catching this.
The enemy's been taken out. Great job about it.
What's the plan here? It's not
That's a
just
win
my
for the
fight
team.
anymore.
Good job, everyone.
we have a missing person here. With this missing person, we can teleport back to the next area, but I'm gonna make sure I export everyone first.
Careful. The enemy's
And then,
nearby.
once we've done that, we can go on back and find out what's next.
3 targets. They won't know it hit them. This should be a good test of your strength. But don't get careless. 2 enemies defeated at once.
Electrical Fizz.
I can take over anytime.
Here you go, and now, Persona.
The one thing I've always liked in these games is trying to figure out, like, what all the enemies are weak to.
Out there. We did it.
Knowing that we can exploit it later on and stuff. How are we going for level? 9, 8, 7. Level. Well, so pretty much we're gonna be swapping in between Yukari, Junpei, and Akihiko for a little bit. At least until we get through this area. The entrance.
All right.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
There's a shadow. Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Hit him hard and fast.
Isn't this an assembly of enemies? You know what? None of them have been hit by. None of them have been hit by electric.
Take care of this. Let's go.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. That's one. You can't jump beat 3 of them at once.
All right, hit your line.
We're not gonna go easy. And that's how it's done.
Hey.
That. It's a really short, a really short
In
area.
the beginning, this place still looks like a building. I'll be able to scan the enemy soon. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. Ice it! Let's finish this. 2 enemies defeated
Do I have less outside of Insta-kill? Like, I think this is the only blessed attack that I have with, right now.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Yeah! Who's up next?
Papal Robe. I think we have this already. I think it protects you from, like, light insta-kill or something. Not light insta-kill. 280. You're checking what these are. Full stats, enduring soul, high fire evasion. Evasion is better than resistance because it means you can like dodge it. That I have to worry about.
Go.
And scatter the area. Get us. Less items than usual.
There's a chest.
I was wondering if like I would be into the story stuff.
They won't know
Like if I was able to stream on time, which would have been at like I would have been like 2 hours in, would I have been able to get to the end of the story?
weak to ice. As brave and solid.
Let's do it!
They've been shocked. They're wide open. Now's the time. There's Last one. Nice fighting, Party-chan. 2 enemies taken out. All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Whew. Alright, let's get moving.
Right now this is taking me like 45 minutes just to.
Another one of
And then
those
I've got like
doors.
3 floors.
Wonder what's behind it.
3 floors.
There's a shadow.
Alright, we have the advantage. Yuji, I think I can use it now.
This work. Take it away!
That was a lot of them I knocked down too with that attack.
You take this one. Got it. I'll go with. Gabriel!
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
That was a good workout.
Well, this one before.
Hell yeah!
All right, let's do this.
Darkness has no effect on this enemy.
One step at a time. Let's do it. Caesar!
Alright, here I go. And with this, you're finished. Darkness has no effect on this enemy.
Let's see. Yeah! Check this out!
Not bad.
Hell yeah! You're done for! The ultimate swing! Did you see that?
Oh, hello. Oh, there's a trick. There's a shadow.
This shouldn't be a problem.
Not strong, but that's a lot. Looks like fire will work great.
Best bet would be.
Sonata-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay? I have to do this. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Strength. We can actually get a bit of strength then. Place the current strength we have with Carly. Heat wave, death thing, and Siegfried has things, but again, like placing strength is strength.
Yeah! Yo, there's a shadow!
It's one of those chests.
Let's get cracking!
The best
They're
bet
not
would
strong, but that's a lot. Light doesn't seem to be effective.
be. One step at a time.
I have to do this. ISIS!
Noticing how many, like, we're getting into, like, big fights here. I'm noticing, like, big fights.
What's next?
Big fights against... surprised we haven't got a better, like, fire damage skill. We're getting to, like, 5 to 6 thing fights now with characters. In these areas, I should say.
Skill. Gonna have to try
Bugs
it out.
hand. Massive strike damage to one foe. That's better than heavy strike damage to one foe. Elec Amp is short. Really? That's the last skill that you get, is Elec Amp. Okay. A little bit disappointing.
Hey, that looks like a wreck.
A little bit disappointing of a skill to have. Honestly.
Prepare yourself. Preparing the analysis.
We don't even need to bother about
Yukari-chan, knock one down. Yes. Yukari-chan, knock one down. Yukari-chan, knock one down. Perfect. Enemy down. All right. This should end it.
actually makes me wonder if, like, if everything went right. But I started around. Actually, no, yeah, I started around 2 hours later than what I normally would have. So that would have. Yeah, that would have really. It's already been an hour that we've been in here. And we were already halfway through the thing, so, you know. What could have been, I guess.
That certainly went well.
Hey, let's move that chest.
Three targets. They won't know we hit them. I have to do this. It didn't work?
One step at a time. We're doing good.
No enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai. Looks like the enemy's weak to light.
You're up, sweetheart.
What to do?
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Went off without a hitch.
Yo, there's a shadow.
All right, we have the advantage. What next? They won't lose. It didn't work?
One step at a time.
Sonata-senpai,
Alright, this is the last fight, and then we, pretty much done from here. So we got the rest of this stuff done in like an hour.
My theurgy. I think I can use it now.
I mean, we're gonna be leaving here, we might as well use it.
Juno,
We get it, it's a free turn anyway.
please help them.
I'm gonna need to think of something for my 150th followers thing. I don't know what I want to do. Now that I've reached that goal. I still owe the live speedrun, but again, that's coming because I have the, I'm editing the notes. Then all I have to do at that point is just, all I have to do at that point is,
Keep it together.
after editing the notes, I just need to, like, do a practice run just to make sure that works, and then do, get the splits and that set up.
Setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Get the splits set up, and then we can like do those. I can do those runs every like couple of like a couple of days each week until we are satisfied. Thinking do that. Do a similar thing that I did before.
Finale.
All enemies defeated.
Now I've got to think about what I want to do for 150. I want my plan was to the acquisition of the Phoenix Tower. You can now fuse her with the Bird of Fortune. I was thinking for 150 of doing Infinite Wealth, like Dragon Infinite Wealth, but one, I haven't played the game yet, and two, the game is currently around the little less than 8-hour mark, and I don't think I'd be able to do that in a stream. Because usually my streams I've had them go at least like the longest I've had a stream go was like 9.5. But I can't do that every single like day. Severe ice damage took better than.
Guess I'm growing up fast.
Automatically strengthen light skills by 50%. We do want this. Thinking about what we get rid of this probably. I can already do that with items.
Yes.
We'll break through during that last fight. Break if we keep going and let's reinforce what I picked up on this. Yeah, we're heading up anyway.
That's great.
We're leaving this area, we're done. There's nothing else above this area that we need to do.
Do you think shadows understand the concept of teamwork?
And this has
It's
multiple
possible,
paths.
based on what we've seen with the large shadows.
Carbon jacket. Is that for us? Oh, it's only for certain characters. You know what? Let's what does this do? Strength +3 and high counter. A suit made of resilient material, high chance of counter physical attacks. That's really good. Can't give it to only give it to it says reduce slash damage high. Oh, it's actually worse. Strength +3 and high counter. I didn't want to replace my my thing, I think. No, didn't get any great clocks this run, I don't think. I don't have this. There's a teleporter. You're about to turn level 20. And so the other means we'll go and I'll swap through and use Akihiko, Junpei, and Yukari. And we'll be done with this area. So yeah, like, if I started 2 hours earlier, like I intended, we would have been like out of here by that point. Because of the technical difficulties, I can't read that. So kind of disappointed about that. Shouldn't be happening. I'm not sure why it is. Maybe it's got to do with the size of the streams, but hasn't been an issue before. Thank you, Cupid, for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are enjoying your
if they could please
stream as well.
to the top.
The pop by, send the raid over when I'm finished. What? See how far I'm gonna be going. I could be locked into story content potentially. Depending on how long it takes me to get to it. That'd be interesting. Really appreciate all of your, support. Oh, I keep pausing my sentences. I should be talking like a normal person. That's why I'm... Alright, probably gonna fight like, what, 2 to 3 different enemies here? See how we go, and then we'll move on. What's the next thing? Phantom Master and Morbid.
It'll take a little more time.
The Theurgy only attacks one enemy.
Now's the time.
Alright, let's may as well use our Theurgies, we may as well use our we may as well use our busted items. No reason as to why we shouldn't. And use the stuff we can. It's gonna go away eventually. Scripture is marked D. Hang on a second, are we doing what I'm thinking? Are you trying to pull a spirit board on us? A what's it called in Destiny board in what's it called in I think it's called Spirit board in the Japanese dub, but I think they call it Destiny board in the I think are you going for a Destiny board here? Why do I get the feeling it wants to spell death? We'll get rid of them as we're over here.
Nice one, leader. Good job.
Try and level up Trumpeter what we have, because if we can get Trumpeter up, I might have some better skills, because I remember Trumpeter being a hard persona to fuse in the original N5. Meant to beat it, don't really believe in ghosts or anything, but if something like that shows up at night, then again, now that we've actually defeated it, I don't think I'd be as scared. Kind of weird how I'm unfazed by these things now. Good treasures up ahead. Yeah, we're gonna continue on until we beat it. Plus, we're probably level-wise, we're probably still, yeah, we're still like not up to them. mark. MR5. Researchers has begun to realize the secrets of the shadows. His interpretation of the documents is arbitrary and biased. Expected from another lowly human. I believe his name is Ikutsuki. Like that, yeah, that makes sense. Striped wetsuit. Sorry, striped wetsuit. That's the, again, more outfits. What does the... Invigorate 3, a badge overflowing with the power of ki restores SP each turn. I opted against getting the Invigorate options because it's 7 per turn that it invigorates versus this is a straight 100 extra SP, and I'm thinking that's still better for me to keep this on. However, there are some others that may be able to use it. I could give this to her every turn she gains, but then I also tried that as well. Like, I have no problem using my items. Wizard's Ring would be good because it does give you the Invigorate. You know, it gives you Invigorate times 3, so it's 7 SP per turn that you're getting back. The way we came. We're supposed to go through the door. The way we came, but then we have to go up this way. Really just as simple as... Oh, that's... No, let's go back. How do we go forward? Am I not seeing where I'm supposed to go? Oh. And... okay, I was not expecting you to be here. This could be a tough fight. Be a bit of a tough fight. Could be very, very careful. Oh. Black hand, white hand, black hand, gold hand, pink hand, silver hand.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time. I have to do this.
This is gonna be interesting. They're just gonna avoid everything. Okay, so some are weak to... But you absorbed it, you absorbed it, you absorbed it. You will find it, or you were weak. I'm really gonna need to figure out what everyone's weak to. Or I'm gonna need to do almighty attacks so that I do good enough damage.
Come on, I'll show 'em.
I'll leave it to you.
Or do like phys-based attacks.
Let's do it.
That's it. Enemy down.
Hey, hit me! You take this one. Hell yeah! Let's do this! Now, give 'em hell. Let's go!
That's a knockdown from Juki-kun.
It's all yours. Sure. Trumpeter! I'll take care of this.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah. That was yeah. Okay, they're going for the kill here. Doesn't surprise me if Junpei joins here. Oh, and it's healed. Okay, this is definitely a fight.
Impressive footwork, Sonata-senpai. Fire won't work. Be careful.
We're gonna need to like look at everyone's weaknesses now and just figure out like, so we've got fire, lightning, we don't know what you're weak to, we don't know what you're weak to, we don't know, I mean, and wind.
Pull the trigger.
I need to heal. Three would heal from that, but one's weak, so okay, well let's try and whittle down the enemies here. This one's a little bit. I'm gonna have to use Almighty here, I think. That way it's gonna do general damage and take out the single strikes. So that once they're gone, they're gone. Something else that they can
He's gonna win this.
do about it.
Let's do it.
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down. Should I scan on this enemy?
Okay, it's go time.
Can't stop now.
Let's do this. Not
I
bad.
don't know why he does such weak damage.
Let's keep it rolling. I'll give him hell.
Do more damage to a down foe.
Risk against it. I'll go with.
See how I found that one's weakness. We still don't know what you're weak to. You're either weak to dark or weak to gun. I'm guessing that you're weak to dark.
Farther with swords.
What to do? Never mind. I'll go with.
You hit a weakness.
Silverhand has sprained his finger.
Should I scan on this enemy? In this situation, should I scan on this enemy? Should I scan on this enemy? Pull the trigger.
I mean, one's already been taken out, so if I need to have Yukari on like some.
Go for an electric shock.
This work.
I've got this.
Tag off to ourselves, then we can do. See if Dark is weak against. See if this is weak against Dark. It blocks Dark, which means that it might be weak against. Gun.
Sonata-senpai, your attack power's been weakened.
Not weak against anything else. It's
There's four of them. You can do this. Should I scan on this enemy?
fire. This one's not weak to anything, so Gold Hand is not weak to any attack, so we should just do whatever. Blizzard, lightning, and fire. So we should do Blizzard on. Now this one's weak to fire, so we want to do that. This is an interesting. And then I think tagging off to myself, I have access to Almighty. Oh, I can't.
Strike attacks are no good here. Be careful.
We're weak to. If we hit him with lightning, that would mean that there's a chance that we could do. Oh, inflict shock.
One step at a time.
Should I scan on this enemy? Should I scan on this enemy? What next?
This could work. It blocks poison. They block poison. They probably block status ailments.
Should I scan on this enemy?
I think I have an almighty move that I should be able to use with you know, that will at least nullify, like, it'll still do good damage. I actually do not have one. I got rid of the persona that did.
Strike attacks are no good.
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna have to
Be careful.
do either freeze or. It got inflicted with freeze, which means I can at least do something.
Wind isn't good
The
on
weak
this one.
fire, that's.
You'll have to try something else. That's a knockdown from Junpei-kun.
We at least got them all down. See how much damage this. Two down at least, so that's oops. And put me tagging out because I had chance. This.
Should I scan on this enemy?
I don't like fire.
Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
I'll take care of this.
Wind isn't good on this one. You'll have to try something else.
One step at a time. Persona! What's the plan?
Try and get rid of the one that has heat rise on it, but that's going to take some time.
Junpei-kun.
So fire damage. One foe ignores resistance. Fierce slash would be. And again, we have access to this. We might as well do as much damage as we can on. really high defense. Might do a heal on Ori's turn. Heat
I've
Riser.
already scanned this one.
What to do?
Katana!
Nice! The leader took one out.
You're so
What's next?
Thanks, dudes.
Need to take care of this enemy.
It's over! Stay focused.
One enemy eliminated.
Can't let this go to waste. Appreciate it.
This hits for an all-out attack. This fight's definitely taking its time. Taking its time.
Pull the trigger. They won't lose. Goodness!
That was a
Sanada-senpai, no!
that's a good KO. I knew one of the characters was gonna take a lot of damage, but
what to do.
Yuji, I think
What?
I can use it now.
yeah, we're not coming back here once this fight's going. I guess we'll use them when we have the chance.
Your defenses might have to do this. Isis!
Also, it boosted her thing up too. Asha Arts. That's the full damage.
Let's get away this.
I've got you.
Need to stun this or something. Off it, freeze it, kill it.
Last one!
Let's
Let's
see.
finish this!
Suck on that.
There we go.
Right about desert.
Nothing on
No
us.
shadows detected.
Absolutely. Let's just grab the experience points. The massive experience for us. Not as much as I thought it was gonna be. 5 individuals, each with different colors, working together as a team. Kind of like this Featherman shows for kids. I noticed that as well, but the colors were different. It was pink, gold, white, black, and something else. It wasn't like quite like the Power Rangers, but I'm guessing it was because Power Rangers was like it was like red. But because the Black Ranger was like the 6th Ranger, it was like green, red, pink, green, red, pink, white, and one. Maybe I shouldn't say it's just for kids. I hear they're actually very well done and enjoyed by people of all ages. It'd be fun if each of us chooses a different color to wear. I guess you'd be red since you're the leader, Thomas-kun. Ask Amada-kun about it. He seems to know a lot about the Featherman. Only 2 enemies. I'm not a big fan of the Power Rangers, so I can't even remember what the I don't even remember what they did, what the colors are. Okay, what do we get from this? Suntaro and Book of Resh. So the Suntaro is you will be able to fuse personas up to 5. Okay, you will be able to fuse personas up to 5 levels above your current level until you leave Tartarus. And the Book of Resh, the number of major arcana is increased. Alright, what's the deal? Well, we're not figuring out here. Let's move on. What is the other item that we have? Get going.
Nice.
Judgment Tara and Book of Shin. So the Judgment, the member of the current oh, okay. The member of the current party with the lowest level will gain a large amount of EXP. And then also another major arcana card. Nice. Alright. 2 more cards. More cards to grab. Yes. We don't need to be back here anymore. Yeah, so looking at the amount of time, like, I would have basically gotten through the majority of this thing, like, and a little bit more, just from, if I didn't have that delay. Again, I can't help that. Like, I had a delay another time, too, so, where we didn't stream.
This is...
That just is what it is. I think the reason I didn't stream that day is because it happened a little bit earlier. And, sorry, it happened later in the time, like, progress report which was needed. The test subject's deterioration while developing their potential was severe. The remaining test drugs have been effective. Remaining physical strain has not interfered with their search. Additionally, the research on the okay, that would trust the issue. Not progress any further. Right. So go back. Go back. Get that stuff for. Thing, and then we're done. So what we're going to do after this?
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful.
Looks like you've obtained the progress report. This one seems somewhat different from the old documents you've copied.
Shame.
Used to be a report of an experiment, but it's unfinished, as if the author had been interrupted. I don't quite comprehend the subject matter, but perhaps you can make it some sense. Perhaps you can make some sense out of it. I think the last time the reason why I was thing is because it was like it finished at around 350-ish when it was saying it was gonna be done. It said it was gonna finish at around like 424, and then it ended up finishing around 350-ish, which wouldn't have been enough time. This one here was telling me it was gonna finish at like 3 hours away, and then it ended up finishing way sooner than that. So I guess it makes sense
Very well,
that I'm able to continue doing that. We are doing... Okay, so it's pretty much it's just the same thing. So we have a Christmas Eve date, and then get the rewards. We get the rewards and other stuff. Go back. We're done.
Oh.
It's just unfortunate, like, that other time we wouldn't have done it anyway, because if I had waited until 350, I wouldn't have had enough time to do the things anyway, considering I have to set up a bunch of other stuff, but here we had plenty of time. It's December 24th, Christmas Eve, an important day in Europe and America. Though unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. Do you want to know why we celebrate the holiday in the first place? Japan Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. Beneath the largest, most beautiful fur, we made a vow to love each other unconditionally forever and ever. The twinkling lights from the trees dance upon our faces as we gaze at each other's eyes. So romantic. Yeah, it can't be helped with what happened. The last time I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because I would have would have had enough time to start like setting everything else up from that point anyway. Here, I once I saw how much time there still was, it's like would have been the same thing, but then it ended up finishing on the earlier time. So the end time for the other one was already past the time, and then it went to like 3:50. This one here was like, oh, it was going past the end time, then it finished like an hour before, so I had a little bit more time. Merry Christmas! I don't know, I thought I was spending Christmas together with someone before, but then I met you. Today I wanted it to be just the two of us. I'll be waiting for your response. I just want to say that for fun, I know I don't usually say these kind of things, but since it's a pretty special day, I thought maybe we could spend it together like other people do. Christmas, I've been thinking I'd really love to spend Christmas together with you. How about you? I'll be waiting for your reply. Who should I spend time with? Okay, so we have 4 options. You can spend time alone, spend time with Fuka, spend time with Yukari, or spend time with Mitsuru. So last time we picked Mitsuru, I think we spent time with her on the beach, or I picked her on the beach or something. So I'm thinking we pick between either Yukari or Fuka here. I'm thinking we pick Yukari, actually. Because we already picked Mitsuru in the first one, so I don't want to pick her again. I want to see what happens if we pick. So we'll go with Yukari, I think. Let's see what the Christmas date is.
Shall we get going? We don't have all night, you know. There's still a curfew. Hey, let's go to Polonia Mall. I hear they're gonna have lights up. Everything must feel so different under that kind of atmosphere. To be honest, I've been looking forward to it.
Let's spend Christmas Eve with Yukari. I guess I don't mind. Like, again, the first time that this happened, I wouldn't have streamed, regardless of the time that it finished and the time that it ended anyway. This one here, it's like I wouldn't. This one here,
This is wonderful.
if it stayed the same time, I wouldn't have streamed it.
Yeah.
Stuff worked out. At least we have a stream.
Did you know they brought in a famous designer for these decorations? Here, I have a present for you. It's been a while since I've made something like this. I hope it tastes alright.
Okay, so she gave us some chocolate cake, which gives us SP. Should I gift something? You know what? We have plenty of presents. We may as well use them. Present can we give her for... She gave us chocolate cake, which is an SP item. What should we give Yukari? Expensive luxury brand perfume, high-end designer wallet, designer watch, designer handbag. The hair really grows. We don't want to give her that. Hyper metal robot. What would Yukari want out of this? Like, I don't think she wants the robot. I don't think she wants the Jack Frost doll or the doll. I mean, we have perfume, a wallet, watch. It's either going to be the purse or the perfume, honestly. You know what? I think we'll go with the perfume. We'll give her the perfume, I guess.
Oh, is that for me? This is... How did you...
She gave us chocolate cake. We have to give her at least something.
Wow. I can't believe it. I owe you big time. Next year, I'm gonna get you something really nice. Thank you.
Her seems thrilled with the presents.
Honestly, when I first met you, I never thought we'd end up spending Christmas together like this.
It's going pretty well, considering I was
So used to
able
being
to
all
stream.
alone.
I don't know what's going on with my, I don't know what's going on with my internet, lately, but Thank you for stopping by. You were, hope that your stream is still going well. Hopefully it's not, like, too bad with the storms.
Something like this. I know that with everything going on, it's not exactly the time to be getting all warm and fuzzy.
So I thought I wouldn't be streaming because it was going to tell me to wait like 3 hours. And then the same thing happened again, where it's like enough time went by and it decided, hey, like, I'm going to upload at the right time, so I...
Couldn't hurt, right?
It's gonna be a smaller stream than normal, but a stream is a stream.
I want to be by your side.
I got like 2 follow. Well, it's weird. I got a follow that broke the goal, and then it gave me 2 follows instead for some reason. So I got an extra follower somewhere. Unless the follow that I got yesterday counted as the 120, because. So I was in your stream earlier and I was just so annoyed. Not thinking that I set up everything ready to stream again and then it just didn't, I was so annoyed, but at least it's better.
Staying out late on a day like this, right?
Super annoyed with the stream not wanting to, the uploads not wanting to work.
Except for Junpei, I guess. I can't imagine him having a romantic evening out. Sorry, that isn't the point. I just want to stay with you a little.
The chances are I'm probably going to get done. I'll probably be set up to do the next story part for the next stream, like at the start, I guess. Depends on how much time I get. It's going to be a shorter stream than normal, though.
Can I come closer? I was hoping you could keep me warm, maybe.
And I have no clue what we're doing. Doesn't feel like Christmas in this, to be honest. Kimoto Fuka Odagiri Baby. Fortune, back to the dorm, Hakakura Ramen. What are we doing today? Sorry, we're doing Veggie Farm Sim on the computer. And then also I've got to go back and sell a bunch of my items. Just happy that I was able to stream at least something. Do at least something for today. Otherwise I would have done would have been like a day without 2 streams. We are going. But yeah, without those interruptions, without the stream shutting off and stuff, you would have been streaming like. We're basically streaming from the point that I'd been up, I think. I was just having his entrance exam soon. The atmosphere at home is very tense now. Even I got tense. I remember the time when I took my own exams. My kids at Iwatodai strip mall and we had lunch together at Wakatsu. My husband saw an ad for them that talked about Omega 3s making you smarter or something. Don't know if my kid got smarter from eating the meal, but he did pass the exam. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for my 150th follower goal. I reached the 120 today. New Year's, I always get together with my old school friends for some sake. Every year, a few more of them don't show up. It can't be helped at my age. Still don't know what I want to do for 150. I want to do something. I always have a follower goal. Like I was hoping that by this point I would be affiliated, but then that way I could change things to sub goals instead of follower goals. But that is what it is. The good old days. I'd come here with my wife and little girl, do some shopping, eat before going home. It'll probably never happen again. where are we going? We're going to... police station. Gotta sell all of our stuff and then check out what else is there.
Oh yeah.
The token of gratitude, the woman who was missing orders. Yeah, okay. What forgiveness? Scintillating coin, okay.
Now you're here.
Suppose something tells us for you. Yes, yes, what do we get? 3 rubies.
Good to see you.
Any new items? Yes.
Things and stuff.
Translucent blade for 39,800 yen, 282 attack, 95 accuracy, a long sword that is almost see-through. Envenomed blade for 35,900 yen, 269 attack, 95 accuracy, poison medium, a short sword imbued with poisons. Dreadnought 36,300 yen, 273 attack, 98 accuracy, a massive bow that is hard to handle but powerful. Kishin bow for 32,500 yen, 259 attack, 98 accuracy, right up medium. Japanese bow in which the rage of a demonic spirit resides. The Junpei Zerker, 2,300 yen, 88 attack, 92 accuracy, a great sword bearing the name of the crazed warrior. Crimson Great Sword for 37,800 yen, 277 attack, 92 accuracy, +3, two-handed sword that reddens its victim.
Whatever happens, remember to stay calm.
Heaven's Fists for
The sun
37,000
will
yen,
always be your greatest
279, accuracy 97, ceremonial gloves used to pray with punches, and spirit gloves, 3,200 yen, just the attack, 97 accuracy, 30 SP. Gloves that house the soul of a fighter. Charlotte, 38,800 yen, 277 attack, 95 accuracy. A short sword that is elegant but deadly. And Espada Repairer, 34,550 yen, 277 attack, 95 accuracy. Distress medium. A foreign rapier whose sting
Just try to do what you think is right. That's all I can
Kiss
say.
of Athena, 3,650 yen. 95 attack, 93 accuracy. A firearm with power like a kiss from God. And Frigid Grenade, 38,800 yen. 274 attack, 93 accuracy. Freeze medium. A grenade launcher that launches icy grenades, I guess. And King Spear, 40,000 yen. 285 attack, 94 accuracy. A cross-shaped spear said to have belonged to royalty.
I'll do
And
whatever
Bolt Lance,
is in my
35,800 yen,
power.
270 attack,
That's my
94
duty,
accuracy,
after
shot
all.
medium, a special spear that is constantly surging with electricity. And Chromario Howl, dagger, 36,400 yen, 272 attack, 96 accuracy, a blade that is powerful as a Howl. Dagger of protection, 50,700 yen, 272 attack, 96 accuracy, endurance 3. Dagger that protects its user from misfortune.
What are you
Armor.
looking for?
Angel Armor, 49,750 yen, 260 defense, holy armor worn by angels in battle. Board Villain Cape, 44,200 yen, 259 defense, all stats up by 1. Colorful Cape cherishes a trusty prop for entertainers.
Just try to do what you think is right.
And
That's all I can
Ergo
say.
Armor for 53,200 yen, 281 defense. Enhanced Armor for Igus covers the entire body in hard steel. And Ergo Shell, 47,600 yen, defense 263, stress. Enhanced Armor for Igus staves off adverse psychological effects. Koromaru, Shining Dog Suit, 47,200 yen, 234 defense, a glowing dog suit that shines even through the
If you
darkest
find
night.
yourself torn between
And
choices,
Sun Dog Suit,
just try to do
40,100
what you
yen,
think is right.
256
That's all I
defense
can
with
say.
Sphere, a comforting dog suit, it's as warm as the sun.
Well, look, as long as you need.
A Conqueror's Shoes, 33,400 yen, 97 Asian shoes that are said to have been worn by the ruler of the world. Lucky Boots, 29,950 yen, Beijing 92, luck +5. Serious boots that bring good fortune to the
If you
wearer.
find yourself torn
Nothing
between
else new for
choices,
the
just try to do what
I
you think
guess-
is right.
Ergo Legs, 34,800 yen, 93 evasion, like Igus, manufactured with special techniques, and Flanker legs, 31,200 yen, 87 evasion, electricity evasion medium, electric Vigus, insulates.
As long as you need.
No new accessories. Sell the items.
Sell in bulk? Sure.
Like, can I sell other? I want to sell those. Oh, we can't sell. I'm gonna say, can I sell those items? But
All done here?
Alright, hold on.
Come back soon.
2.5 million yen later. Okay, back to the computer and. Hang on a second. It mentioned that the Christmas Eve date was optional, and then I go and check this thing and it's mentioning about, like... it mentions that the Christmas Eve date is optional, you pick it, and then it teleported me all the way to the next day, and we didn't get to do the computer vegetable simulator thing. Why did that happen? I'm not restarting, because it's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna make any difference, like what it does. That's weird. Should be... I'm gonna be Kazushi. It's rank 10. I only just realized this now. Because it mentioned about the Christmas date being optional. I picked that, and then it mentions, like, oh, go to the dorm and thing. It's like, well, why are you saying that it's optional if you have to, like... It says that it's optional, but... Alright, missing out on the veggie one is fine. It's not gonna affect my... I don't think it's gonna affect anything, to be honest. I'm gonna restart because of that.
Hey!
Forgot, let's hit the practice. Yes. I don't know what happened then. I did the date because it's like it's an optional event, thinking that it was fine, but it passed the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid. Set up the track.
How are you holding up, Kaz?
My knee's not so good. Can't put too much weight on it.
Okay, then let's take an early break. You mind giving Kaz's leg a quick massage?
No problem. Let's see that leg.
I don't know why that was happening. Couldn't have been happening at all.
Missing practice because of me.
Really don't know why. It mentioned about Christmas Eve date being optional, but then it didn't tell me that it took up the entire evening.
Hey,
Well,
don't be like
if I knew that, I probably would have just not done it, but... I don't think we have to read all those things for
I'm really
anything.
sorry.
I'm not even sure what the Veggie Farmer Sim does. Probably check to see what it does while I'm...
Hey!
No, we'll just go and check to see what it does. If it just increases, like, the growth, I don't think it's going to make any difference.
Do you have a minute?
What does it actually
There's
do?
something I want to talk to you about.
What's it about?
Actually,
Just see what it
I
does.
don't want anyone from the team overhearing. Let's go somewhere. Anywhere.
What's Veggie Farmer Sim even do? Then a broiled fish fills the air inside the restaurant. What does that do? I know I'm not paying attention hardly to this, but... Okay, all that Veggie Farmer Sim does is it increases the yield of the garden, which at that point it's like it's not necessary, because I have so much of the other stuff anyway.
First.
This is for you.
Not gonna bother me that I missed it. You can always come back and do it later, like,
My nephew gave it to me.
if it's absolutely
Said it's a good
necessary.
luck charm.
It's not tied to any trophies or anything like that, so doing the date is, besides, if I had to restart, I'd have to redo the entire section of Memento, of Tartarus again. I'm not gonna do that just to increase my yield of the garden. It's not like it's a social link where it messes up in
I've made up my
a whole
mind.
bunch of other things.
I'm gonna have surgery to fix my knee.
What about your promise? I mean, it makes sense, you should
Probably
definitely
won't be
do
able
that.
to keep it. Guess I'll owe him an explanation.
You definitely should be taking care of your health over,
I don't mean to pout or anything.
thing.
I'm just trying to stop making selfish choices. I don't think it's right for the whole team to suffer because of my knee and my nephew. Even if I managed to win, I don't think I'd feel good about it afterward. Up until now, all I could think about was winning. But my eyes opened up after Coach grilled you about my knee. It was such an obvious thing. I realized I can't keep thinking only about myself. Winning still means a lot to me. That's part of who I am, and that's probably not going to change. But for now, I'm not going to worry about winning races. I'm going to focus on winning back my health instead.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
Well,
Be sacrificing your own
I
health for the
forced
sake of
myself
someone
to heal,
else.
you know? Anyway, I can't just keep asking for your help all the time. That said, thanks for everything you've done for me so far. Between practice and rehab, I'll have a lot going on. But I'm gonna kick butt, both of them. And someday, I'll kick your butt too.
I'm gonna shared how much he cares about me. But wait, so I have a few things to think about. You know, what you're doing.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the chariot arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the chariot within themselves.
And if you're Thor, the mighty god of thunder. So we can do Odin and Thor
I'm
now.
gonna go tell my nephew what happened.
I wonder if Loki is in the game. I know Loki was in 5, but you couldn't fuse for it, I don't think.
I wonder which
It
one
was
of us
a
should recover first.
exclusive.
He's
It's like a,
tough one, just like me.
I'm chatting away with me about it. So today it's saying to watch TV with Ken. I will do that because it's, again, the Veggie Sim one is not going to affect my... Today's December 25th. All this talk about death and fate, what a depressing Christmas. It's not going to affect my thing, whereas the side with Ken might give him an ability. But I said it next year. We're not going to let the world end. Okay, so Mitatsu defeated Minotaur Nala, Nobuko Fukuchi, Yumiko Maki, defeated with Amada, sleeping in bed, Kari, become the Amada, check computer, played the arcade, so now. So we completed this. Yumino realized that winning in his situation would actually be working towards a full recovery. He decided to fully commit to his physical. As I agree, definitely should do that. Especially since, like, the fans that are asking you to go and do something like that, if you're in, like, a sport, aren't gonna be there for when you have retired and can't walk or anything like that, so... Promotes rating with strong resolve, he doesn't like he wants to go. 1 week left, I'm sure this will be the both longest and shortest week of our lives.
Let me think.
gonna be winter vacation soon. Decide what you're going to tell him yet. Wait, don't tell me now. I want to hear it when the day comes. Ryoji couldn't spend his Christmas. Did he try to chat up some girls and have fun? Did he spend it alone crying like the last time we saw him? I have absolutely no idea. We haven't seen him since, so to be honest, I would assume he's just doing his own thing. Right. Well, don't someone look like the cat that got the cream. What I heard, you got home late last night too. Why you got a flaunt up, man? I'm so jealous. Okay, so we'll go and do the Ken thing. Just ran a DVD. It's a foreign film about a hard-boiled detective. I have a little free time right now, so watching a detective movie, we'll do this. Right now, do you want to watch it with me? Sure, let's watch it.
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character. But so far, he just seems like a reckless old man to me. He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool?
Just wait and see.
Oh, that's right. We are only halfway through the movie. He's surrounded by gangsters again! Wow! He was so cool! He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked. His signature phrase was so good, too. You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart. Looks like this movie is part of a series! Let's watch the other ones together when you have time.
Oh, today's the last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. Cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way.
You can get mine yet. If I want to buy a grab bag, I'm aiming for one with a purse.
Yep.
Me too. Hey, do you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a Katatsu. See, if this was our schooling system, we'd already be finished before, we'd already be finished school before, Christmas even started. It's always been like that. School's already over by the time that Christmas rolls around.
Hey, what's up?
Our break starts tomorrow, though. I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. Start the year by doing more for your parents, and don't pass out in your Katatsu staying up late, okay? Speaking of Katatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel. The Shutters of the East Window. Wait, that was a futon. We're gonna obviously stay awake for this. But Yuko ranked 10, which is another relationship, and then Akihiko.
What even?
Alright, that's enough out of you, smart mouths. A futon is practically the same thing as a Katatsu. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Look, all my point was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a Katatsu, you could get burned. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, Mask the second term. Winter break begins tomorrow. Okay, wanna head somewhere, thing. I wonder if this also means certain things aren't available. We're still trying to get them up. Assuming that we can still get stuff. So Mitsuru, Yuko, Fuka, and Chihiro, Atama Junpei, Dawn, those people who hooked up during Christmas are just fooling themselves. Their relationship at last minute, they treat each other like an accessory. And I'm glad I didn't hook up with anyone around then. Should get to enjoy winter break after the roughest semester of my life, but instead we got a freaking impossible decision to make. Sucks. You know?
What's up?
Past is history, I'm looking forward to the future. You're right. But if you ever need help, don't be afraid to ask, you can count on me. So today's plan is Yuko rank 10, and then Akihiko television. Christmas is over, all the stores are closing, and all the lights have been taken down. Usually there's a post-Christmas sale war, but it feels weird. Still got... Fuka's already maxed. You're at rank 9. A lot more of those apathy syndrome people lately, and everything's weird, but Christmas was super amazing. It was so pretty at Colonial Mall too. Went there? Weren't you going on about eating dinner at a fancy restaurant this year? Then again, I guess that's still better than me who ended up spending it alone. Plan called Give Kirijo-senpai a Present didn't work, which makes sense if you think about it. I mean, Kirijo-senpai lives in a dorm, right? Security there must be pretty tight. Went up to the front door, but I couldn't get in. Alright, rank 10. Do you want to come over again? I want to give you something. Oh, really? Just wanted to give you a little something? No big deal, right? Yet another,
Oh, I forgot to mention, during lunch break today, that girl was trying to bother me again. You remember, right? She's the one who put gum on my shoe locker? Well, this time, I told her what I thought right to her face. That she should find what she really wants to do in life. Probably didn't get what I was saying, but ever since I figured it out for myself, I feel like I've been able to see the bigger picture. I mean, I kinda used to be the same as her, you know? I guess I've learned how to empathize better now. Not to mention, you did end up becoming my boyfriend, so... But, that's not why I invited you here. I guess I could have told you this next part at school, but I wanted to talk some more quiet.
What is it?
Don't be so impatient. I'm getting to that. Why am I the one panicking now? So you know the kids we coached? They each left a message for us. I know they were kind of a handful. They also have an endearing side to them, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Aw, you're so sweet. Sometimes I can't believe how open-minded you are. I think I need to learn from you. Here, this one's for you. The kids told me to give it to my boyfriend. Aren't they cute? That's what I invited you here for. Well, actually, that was just an excuse. Because today, well, my parents aren't home, so...
I see. I see. I like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just mean, you can stretch out and relax.
This is,
Yelled at for being too noisy.
This is the first time that this has been suggested, I would say.
It's just,
was able to find my true calling thanks to you. I'm so glad I met you. Those are my true feelings, and I hope you feel the same. So, will you stay with me a while longer?
Express her love for me. There's another rank up. So we still got to rank up Justice.
I am that.
I'm not even sure how we're supposed to do now if school is out.
The bond now has nurtured had finally matured. The innermost power of the strength arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the strength within thyself.
You know, if you use Aravaka, the Wisdom King Gem.
I love you. I really do.
But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that the thing didn't work out, like, for me to start earlier, but nothing much that I can really do about that if it... Like, I was prepared to stop things, so I mean, maybe I shouldn't complain too much, because I would have either skipped today's stream or I would have, things, so it's like,
Welcome back.
probably better that I just let it be. Stream is over and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be honest, I'm still nervous. But I am no longer uncertain.
Suppose.
I have made up my mind beyond the shadow of a doubt. Fight until the very end. So we're watching television with, so Tanaka, Mutatsu, Judgment Taro, Minotaur Nulla, Nabucco Fukuchi, Yudu Sanada, slipped in our bed, Robo Junpei, shared the computer, Spitama Fada, and Sanada. Arcade Makatsu Kitchen. So we're gonna be doing TV. Yeah, Ryoji couldn't spend his Christmas. Did he try to try for the girls to have some fun, or did he spend it alone? It's the exact same thing that you said. Oh, stop clicking the... Already asked this already. It's over now. All that's left is New Year's Eve. You made your decision. I have?
Yeah.
Good. Feel so much calmer now compared to when we were first learning of the coming events. It must be because now I'm certain of the choice I wish to make. My class are all excited for winter break, but none of them realize what's going to happen. They don't know what kind of decision we have to make. Alright, we had TV with Armada. You're watching another boxing DVD here today. Documentary about two champs who were rivals. Sure.
Yes.
See what we're in for this one.
In this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals only helped them push each other to the top. Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival?
In this game, surprisingly not. We don't have a rival, to be honest. I should have, well, we do, kind of. We kind of had a rival thing. I guess you would say that we did. Kind of did.
Well, good. Make sure.
Not on the team, but...
They must be pretty good if they're on your radar. Kinda makes me want to see how I'd fare against them. Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me, so it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a long-time childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then. I didn't notice the time. Before you go to sleep, you want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
Notification begins today. Also a Sunday, so we can purchase the stuff as well.
Huh? Junpei-kun?
Ah, hey Fuka.
What brings you here?
Nothing really. I've been coming here a bunch lately.
Oh right, this is where
Is
yeah,
that...
this is where Chidori was sketching.
Oh, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
Oh, yeah? You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now, you're something else. I can't even describe it.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yuka-tan said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the dark hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet. And I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. Let's fight together.
Okay.
And save. So Suimitsu Hayase Maya Miki, worked in the theater, slept in a bed, played at the arcade. For Fortune McCut's kitchen, studying in a room, checking the computer. So I'm guessing we just are done with thing for now. Where are my social links anyway? Like the only ones that I haven't got up yet I haven't got Yukari's. See, she's at her stuff starts in the thing, so we haven't got hers up. Justice we haven't done. And Moon. So we're doing Nozomi actually next. This is the last deal of the year, and it's a total steal. We've currently we've got loads of gemstones carefully curated for you.
Good.
First up, we have this lovely ruby, 2 of the fire red gemstones actually, just for you. Also throw in 5 opal. 99,000 yen. I mean, guess we'll may as well buy them.
Thanks, kid.
That's it for this year's special delivery. See you next year. Didn't actually say if there was a new one yet. But it's going to be interesting to see if there is one. Moon rank 10. Alright, that's it. This one.
Hey, so about last time, let's go to Hagakure.
I was filled with the familiar smell of fish.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning.
Oh, I was not expecting this to go
They
this
said
direction.
the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine.
That is really bad.
But I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me. Thanks, but I know already. I was a terrible brother. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems. But if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother, will I? Be myself? Be myself! Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
Mr. truly appreciates me. Like a relationship strong. Alright. Moon rank 10. Let's see what persona we're getting this time.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
I can after you send Delphine, the deliverer of prayers. Okay, I remember this one as well.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired. Because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second! The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true gourmet king. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King III. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
2 minutes to finish bowl after bowl of ramen, I went back to the dorm. Yet another, making coffee with Ken.
Welcome back.
More days until New Year's Eve. I was really worried for a while and I wasn't going, sure what I was going to do. Even thought my fear would might completely overtake me and I wouldn't be able to decide anything. Wrong. I feel strong because everyone is with me. Tatsu rescued Nobuku Fukichi, defeated Minotaur Tola. With Amada, fought Kromaru, studied in a room, shared computer, and bed, Katsu Kitchen, good with Mitsuru, played the arcade, Chagall Cafe. Also, we finished Moon Rank 10. Mitsuru admits he felt inferior to his brother, but now he realizes that he needs pride for himself. He promises that one day he will become worthy of the title of Gourmet King.
Get a load of this.
We gave up our own life so that I could live. That's why I can't take this lying down. Like hell, I'm fine with forgetting her. Rather die than forget.
You know,
I read that fear is an emotional response that triggers us to flee from danger, but nothing will change if we keep running away from the things we're scared of. We all have to face our fears so that we can find a way to survive. Almost couldn't have made up my mind. I can see that a lot of them are like this. Finally went to vacation, wondering what we'll be doing once it's over. Whatever it is, I hope we won't regret it. So, we are doing this. Coffee right now, I want to show that I can do it properly. Honestly, I'm serious, we might get a new ability soon. Alright, do this. See what ability he gets.
So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee. Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. Water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good.
We're gonna get an upgraded version of the coffee. Time around?
It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
Right after waking up, when I'm taking a break, I don't really drink it much. I mean, to be honest, I don't drink it at all. That's sort of like iced coffee. That's like only like...
Tea person? Like Mitsuru-san?
3 days, if anything.
In all honesty, I never really went out of my way to
Never
drink
liked
tea.
hot drinks at all. Never liked them.
When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning.
Like drinking warm water, for example, just seems so unnatural, and they tell people to like drink warm water to, drinking warm water to.
I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together.
Help with colds and stuff, but I always hated it.
Reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Do it more often then.
In that case, I'd better practice and treat you to another cup while we still have time. It'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
I look so satisfied as he talks about coffee. What is his ability now? Spirit Refresh, automatically recover 5 SP each turn in battle. That's an in general ability. Keep in mind that I believe this happens for every person. From what I remember them describing with the characteristics, this is an in general ability. So each turn in battle, everyone's going to recover 5 SP.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now.
At least I think that's how it worked.
If my mom likes
It's either that or as long as Ken's in the party, it might work like that.
Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
Excellent coffees, that's an
I've gotten
improved
a lot
item.
better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Suimitsu Maiko, movie theater, something on bed, Big Blue V, Walk Burger, Draw Fortune, check computer, play the arcade, something in a room. Movie theater, this day we are doing, we're watching a movie at the cinemas, which we have not done yet. We are actually going to the movie theater. It says it's optional as well, so let's, you know what, we may as well go and do it. Not sure, usually it just increases stats. Want some more couples at the end of the year than the beginning of the year. Got anyone you like to spend time with? Yeah, I gotta go. For you, me, I'm a loner. The time of the year where there's nothing but reruns on TV, but reruns aren't so bad, man. They make you nostalgic for your younger days, you know? Love won't blossom if you just wait for it to happen. Trying to get to know someone better, you have to put the effort in. He isn't very assertive, so our relationship hasn't grown even a little, but I don't mind it really. So thinking, even if it seemed like a good chance, I can't believe I actually said that. But I can't let things stay the way they are for it. Alright, let's go and do one of these, see what the screenshot's like. Screenshot movie theater. The Way of the Godson is now showing high school students pay for dinner again. Might improve my courage. Screenshot movie theater. Seeing a film at Screenshot movie theater will raise your academics, charm, or courage depending on the movie's theme. The lineup will change every day, so be sure to check back often. If you get a part-time job working at the theater, you can pick up a shift during the afternoon on non-school days. Both watching a movie and working shift will pass the time. Hiring people who have the guts to talk to anyone will also learn more about movies. Part-time wage starts at 5,000 yen. Seems I can work part-time here on days I have off from school. Working here might improve my academics and courage. But spend the day here, yes. It says specifically to watch a movie, so through various aspects of a person depending on the movie watched. May as well says that it's optional, but we'll see.
You think some two-bit merc like you has what it takes to kill me?
And characters' courage and determination lit a fire in my soul.
So save yourself. Get the hell out of here.
I will become your successor. But no way am I leaving you behind. You're my father-in-law.
I wanted to leave it there just to make sure I heard everything.
Welcome back.
There are just 3 more days until New Year's Eve. Have you decided what you're going to say to Ryojuka? What are we doing this day? We're doing Pokemon Mitsuru for tea. So Tower Taro, Nabuko Fukuchi acquired the job of Taro. Check computer, cook with Mitsuru, achieve with Koromaru, sit in our bed, spend time with Amada, Original Cafe, Chagall Cafe. Also, we need to check what that item was. Excellent coffee. Restores all SP to 1 ally. Top-notch coffee brewed with Amada. Also, the chocolate cake, we didn't check what that done either. Well, it restores SP for 1 ally. This cake is chock full of chocolate. Mates are probably all enjoying their vacation. They're probably sitting by the fire drinking hot chocolate, which we could do that. Few days left. It's not like my fears up and disappeared, but for some reason I feel at ease. I think it's because everyone is standing here with me.
Hey!
Everyone seem a little different lately. It's like they've all come to a realization or something. Yeah, you're right. I would say that. I wonder if that means everyone's made up their minds about Ryojuka.
Oh, right.
Time. Tea. I'd like to try a different blend this time. It also happens to be one of my favorites. Asked me to join her for tea. Sure, I spent. Don't mind. I'd like to. Sure, we'll do that.
Thank you. It feels nice being able to pour tea for someone else like this. Oh, my apologies. I'm supposed to be the host, and yet here I am thinking about myself. How about you then? Are you having a good time? That's good to hear. Chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, so maybe that's taking its effect on you. I was actually a bit worried that I might be putting you off. Apparently, the popular opinion is that I'm difficult to approach. We're running low on snacks. I'll have to ask my staff to... Actually? Oh, never mind. Here, let me pour you another cup.
Drink herbal tea with Mitsuru as we discuss our favorite snacks.
Alright, I think that's enough for now. We should start cleaning up.
Lux Night Tea. I think that's the
I'd like
same
to
thing.
invite you for this again, if time allows. But for now, let's head back to our rooms.
Mitsu, old couple, drew a fortune, slept in our bed, gave money as an offering, people V, theatre, sat in our room, played the arcade, shut the computer, played ramen, made use of it. Today we are working part-time at Screenshot and we get a trophy for the first time in like 19 hours of playing. to the theater. It's preachy to talk about moral stuff like this, but this is when people's bonds are tested. Times like this, where the whole town is going crazy and there's nowhere to run, thankfully he's here with me. What about you? Do you have anyone who will stay with you? It's preachy to talk about moral stuff like this. Oh, why is it not? Hi, man. Whole town has been feeling off lately. Getting worried. Wonder if she's okay. She's acting the same as usual. Smile at the Eiffel Tower is now showing how much we should pay for down yen. I'm gonna spend my day here, but we're not. We're gonna be working part time. Yes, we're doing this. You do get a trophy for this. Giving my all working part time at the concession stand. Someone asked for a recommendation, so I picked a movie that fit their taste. Confidently recommended popcorn to a customer and they bought some. Oh, here's your paycheck. I feel like I've improved my academics and courage because of work. Grindset Mindset is the name. That name for a trophy. Alright, we'll check out what that is. We got that for. First trophy we've had in like the last 2 streams. Grindset Mindset. And over 50,000 yen from part-time jobs. Okay, that's not too easy to write about. Alright, so we are doing TV with Yukari. Box on the counter, looks like the product I ordered through the shopping program arrived. Let's see what's inside.
Welcome back.
That's tomorrow's a big day, you make up your mind yet. Made up mine, by the way, it kind of took me a while to get there though. Well, you haven't made your choice soon. If you haven't, no changing your mind at the last minute. From Tanaka, Minotaur Nala, went to Tartarus, Judgment Tarot, Tender Garden with Fuka, DVD with Yukari, bed, computer, in your bed, Chagall Cafe, Arcade.
Yes? What is
Alright, but I guess she's currently being treated with the utmost care. Wouldn't accept anything less for a valuable teammate. We're doing Yukari, right? This is it, about the last volume of the series you and I have been watching. It's been a wild ride, and while I'm sad the story's ending, I can't wait to watch how they wrap things up. I was really looking forward to this. Charm, and she might get an ability too. Well, ready for the finale? Yes, let's do it.
Yes!
Alright then, let's get into it.
We're finally at the last episode. I wonder how it's going to end. You know, about this series, I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me. But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometimes. Do you ever try watching things from genres you don't normally get into?
I mean, usually if you're with somebody, you would, like, at least see if it's,
The
like...
same way. Isn't it easier to try something new when you have someone with you for the ride? It's also nice to be able to comment on it and see the other person's reaction. Watching this together made me realize how much I appreciated the main character. Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone. And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring. she just like you? That might be a stretch. Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day? It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We'd been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore." It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents. I kinda get it now, looking back, but at the time I was just sad. What I'm trying to say is, this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind and strong. It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
Tartarus being inspired by the protagonist of the show we watched on DVD. Right? What is the characters we're getting here? Healing Apex reduces the SP cost of recovery skills to 25% of their normal SP cost. Is that an improvement?
The last episode started.
He gets an improvement on the one that she currently had, because we had one that was like 50. That might have been something
Ending was
else.
so good. I hope they'll make a sequel. I'll bring more DVDs I'm curious about next time. Oh, it's about time we head back to our rooms. Have a good night, okay? Hey, it's me. You got a sec?
A lot of these are happening. Yeah, I saw the photo there hanging on our
Morning.
thing.
I've got good news. I guess it's coming back today. Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up. We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay? See ya.
One good cry. Happiness, sadness, anger, emotions are meant to be felt and expressed, and movies are an excellent way to keep your brain and soul stimulated. Our soft seats are waiting for you. Fun fact, different movies will have different effects on you. Maybe that's just comments. This day we're working either part-time or accepting treatment from BBlueV, it says. No, Maiko, Hayase, old couple, Suimitsu, worked at BBlueV, made use of BBlueV, slept in a bed, share computer, drew a fortune, worked at the movie theater, played the arcade, made use of Katsu Kitchen, slept in a room, see what BBlueV is? Not done that. BBlueV, our special 3,000 yen program will cleanse your soul and send you to heaven. Face your inner self and bring out that which lies deep within you. I might be able to recall a forgotten persona skill if I undergo the treatment at the store. Writer BBlueV can help your allies recall forgotten skills. Take advantage of this if you feel like changing up your strategy. Don't you really do it? You can also take on a part-time job here, Monday through Friday, either after school or during the day on days off. Time will pass when you visit the shop, whether that's as a customer or as an employee. Seems I can work part-time here during the days, Monday through Fridays. Come on in and learn about our services. We're also hiring engaging employees to serve our patrons. Part-time wage starts at 3,400 yen. Working here might improve our thank you. So we're not going to do treatment. Help a teammate recall a forgotten skill with a soul cleansing treatment. Work part-time. I don't need to do the other one, so we'll just work part-time here. get money for it at least. I have no need to recall skills that they've lost because we've been pretty optimal with that. Don't mind all working part-time attending customers. Found information to make charm stones in order to improve my sales pitch. Worked hard to serve customers in a store dedicated to relaxation and healing. You go, come by and help out again when you feel like it. Working a while with spiritual gemstones, my academics and charm increased. I should head back to the door. I'm guessing that this is going to be something with Igus, because then she'd be back.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Me too. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again.
I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt. Even if I'm completely destroyed, my programming data would still exist.
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab. I heard what happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not.
Not really. I've been okay. I was worried about you. I mean, we were worried about her.
I'm sorry. I could have done so much more. 10 years ago, what I did to you was...
Yeah, but you had to. You had no choice. You did the right thing. I mean, you did what you had to be honest.
But... if I hadn't done what I did to you...
But then someone, like, what would have happened if you didn't? Like, that's the other thing to consider.
As for what Ryoji-kun said, have you already made your decision?
Not yet, I guess. I don't know if it makes any difference.
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back, please, kill him. I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Even if...
Because the thing is, like, if we lose all of our memories, it means that...
Even if it means forgetting...
we're gonna forget everything that's happened. And that doesn't sound like a good idea, because is that a guaranteed way to win?
I guess, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
What is it, I guess? Why? Why did I come back here? My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, it's clear that I can't defeat them. What am I even doing here? No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you.
I guess.
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless? Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering? You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact, our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows. But I can't carry out that duty with the power I have. So what is my purpose now? I just don't know. And no one can give me an answer.
Well, yeah, you don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you. Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them. That's how we plan on getting through this. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but that's the idea.
That's the idea?
When I saw you collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, I guess. I don't want to forget about you.
Fuka-san. There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important this year. To truly live is to be willing to change, and we have to make those choices for ourselves. Do you think I'll be able to change too? You have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
Oh, I think I know what's happening. Yeah, because remember, we talked to her ages ago, and it was like...
I understand what my purpose is now.
We were talking to her ages ago, and she didn't have the, you know, like... We were talking to her, like...
To live.
And it was talking about, like, if she had more human emotions, or whatever, she'd be... thing.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but perhaps that's a part of living too.
Yeah, it sure is.
Alright, this is the last one. I don't think we had any other ones that, Aragaki didn't get one. Resolution Aigis' heart has awakened a new persona. Aigis' persona Palladian has given rise to Athena. Make sense? Good, Newfound Strength. Maximum firepower deals severe pierce damage to one foe ignoring resistance. Okay. Yeah. Awakened old teammates' ultimate persona. I wonder if that's story related. Guessing that it is, because it seemed like some of the stuff was. I'd have to remember how they all gained their
Allow me to join you in this
powers.
fight?
Try and remember.
You kidding? Of course. You've always been one of us.
Thank you. From now on, I stand with all of you, no matter what happens.
Yeah!
part-time master. So Nobuko, Fukuchi, Judgment Taro, Tartarus, played the arcade, slept now in bed, Chagall Cafe, check computer, spent harder, big move. Also, I should check to see what her persona looks like. Daughter of Zeus and a goddess of great martial ability, she fights to protect her land or family. Never for sheer blood lost, her symbol is the olive tree. Something happened to Ai-chan when she was getting repaired. Seems so different. Almost like she's human, but no, it's hard to explain. Mysterious, she used to be so formal, but now Aiga-san is no different from the rest of us.
Hey!
It finally feels like the team is complete with Aiga's back. She changed so much, don't you think? She seems so human now. We probably shouldn't treat her like a robot anymore, huh?
By the way...
But Aigus was coming back because she was all fixed up, but I have a feeling it's not just a regular repair job. I believe she's come back to us as a whole new person.
I suppose...
I know I'm here. My destination lies in the decision we've made. Use wisely.
Salut!
Researchers at the laboratory told me she had developed something akin to emotions. They said she appears more human. Part-time master. They could teach skills in customer service, accounting, and product stocking. With your skill set, start with a promotion, end up a billionaire. A series of easy to understand instructions begins to play. Finished learning about a number of workplace skills. I feel like I can apply this knowledge to my part-time work. Amount of money you can earn from part-time jobs. Some of these would have been good later on. Earlier on, I thought. New Year's Eve. Help, this is Sugiseki from BBV. We're short on staff and looking for someone to work part-time. We'll teach you about our crystals and we guarantee the atmosphere of the store will make you feel great. Pay position or experience necessary. What we're going to be doing for today. Mitsu, old couple, drew a fortune, slept in a bed, managed karaoke, played the arcade, BBV, Chagall Cafe, check computer, movie theater. That is what we're doing. We are doing working here, because there's no skills I'm needing to bring back. Bunch more people around. We have like a bunch of story stuff. In my all working part-time, attended to customers. Found information about Compendium that we done already. My customers left the store looking completely rejuvenated. Customer complimented you earlier, you should work here full-time after you graduate. I've gotten better at my work, they've given me a slight raise. Here you go, come by and help me get me feel. It's 500 yen. But now we're locked into the story for a bit. We have to pick the first options twice to make sure we stay on the good ending path, and then there's like an automated... There's a bunch of story events that happen to rank up... We get Ryoji's linked episode ending, we get full rank 10, and judgment rank 1. So, gotta make sure that we stick to the good ending path. Otherwise we're... Gonna make a mistake. Ryuji's returned as promised. Time for me to make my decision. What is the decision to keep on the good ending? I'm assuming that it's to keep him alive.
Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits,
I'll lose this form, and I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
Wonder if we get to like
Ryoji-kun.
talk to all of them out.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying. So you don't need to worry about me. All right. I'll be waiting.
Have you made your decision?
Have?
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
You know how I
think just to be safe, I'm just gonna pick all the top options in case there's
Wouldn't be
multiple.
here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
I'm on board too.
I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then. Okay.
Hey. It's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name. It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live in peace until the moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated.
That's the thing, like, we lose regardless, right?
Are you still thinking? Or have you already made up your mind?
A decision determines the rest of our lives. I must choose wisely. So spare Ryoji and stay as is, or kill Ryoji and forget everything. Well, the option was the first option, so the good ending path will get us is to spare him, have it stay as is, which makes sense considering if we forget everything, it's gonna. If we kill him, then we go back to our lives, and then.
I guess I wasn't able to change your mind. There's still some time until midnight. I didn't want to have to show you this, but I have no choice. Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world until I am finally satiated. There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world can.
They're saying, like, again, the decision to me makes. If we just ignore everything that happens, it's like it's gonna be.
Memories are not set in stone.
It's not going to go away.
Can be replaced with new ones, creating a new.
Like nothing's undefeatable. That's the other thing to consider.
Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you. Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all, you're someone very special to me.
To make my decision now, my answer is, again, we're picking the spare Ryoji and stay as is. We have no, this is our good ending path. Gonna get more content as much as possible. Like, why would I want to pick the ending that ends things right now?
As sad as I am to hear it,
It's just trying to get the platinum in the one playthrough.
I'll respect your decision. Let's get back to the others.
So very similar to the other one where you have the choice at
I
the
need
end.
to tell you guys how to confront Nyx.
Right. Just have to see what we're in for.
Somehow, I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there really is some power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this.
And music box.
I know this isn't exactly the best
Oh,
time,
okay. I think I
but I never thought I'd feel this way.
think I know what this might be.
Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you'll remember me. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting.
You're fortunately powerful bomb with Ryoji. You can now fuse Saturnus, the Black Sun. Okay, we get another persona we can fuse for.
Yo, what's up, Ryoji?
Alright. Then I guess we have to inform everyone what's going on.
It's a painful decision.
So this decision's been made.
It's yours to make.
Basically, by entering the room, we select the first two options, and that keeps us on the good path. The bad ending would have been for the other thing. So
That's right.
we've already watched all of Ryuji's linked episodes, so we should get an episode ending for that, and then we get 2 more story event ones. All rank 10, and then Judgment rank 1. Which will be the
We'll go as far as we can.
I say this will be the last like once I get the chance to save,
You're
I
the
will
only
be
one saying it's impossible.
be like the last thing that we do.
Personally, I don't
That way
care
we
if it
can
is.
that way we can set it up for the next stream to see how far
Alright,
we
then.
go.
It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus.
Right, makes sense. We're about floor, what, 226 right now? So maybe 250 is the top floor?
On the promised day, you have to make your way to the top of the tower.
What's the promised day? They haven't said what that
Promise
is.
Day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow.
1 month from tomorrow, so that is the 2nd, the 1st of Feb? 1st of February or the...
January 31st, 2000.
But today is the 31st. Alright, so I guess that's...
On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus. And that's when the world will end.
1 month.
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Apprizer's arrival, Nyx learns that the way has been prepared, and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
explains why it's called the Tower of Demise. So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right. But remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then you'll realize exactly what you're trying to stand.
We have a month to prepare. A month before. Basically, the game has just told us we have a month of game left before we. A month of the game left before we can even fight the final fight. And considering how long it takes us to even get that to that point,
we won't forget.
Still got a month of gameplay. And then we've still got to get to the top of Tartarus, which takes so much time. Then we're going to beat Nyx, which is going to, you know, being a final boss, and the credits, and, like, post stuff, and review, and things. They've got a lot of stuff still left to... Still got a lot to go.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
Well, at least now I know that we have a end point, so I have an idea about how far we can... How far we can go.
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this. But I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then. Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
Made an important decision together with my friends. I feel an unbreakable bond with them. But this is Judgment Rank 10. But not Judgment Rank 10, full Rank 10.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Fool Archon hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Fool within thyself.
Hey, you can now use Susanoo, the Raging God. We all share the same goal, our relationship has grown stronger, now the team is even more united than ever. This is, another... There's our... This is the Judgment one.
Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the persona of the Judgment Archon.
Hey, this is gonna be interesting. Nyx Annihilation Team. Wonder how this one's gonna end up ranking out. New Year's about to begin. In 1 month, on January 31st, we will face Nyx. Must reach the top of Tartarus by then. This is what we've all decided. 2009 is quietly drawing to a close. It was a year filled with many memories. New Year's Day.
Good morning. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Oh, it's looking all different now.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Happy New Year. Alright, what are we doing anyway?
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Okay, it's all just like a lot of stuff that's well, obviously I'm gonna get into that when we next thing anyway, but
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
Why would I watch something like that?
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently, Mitsuru-san got kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it.
Huh?
You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too.
I say see you. Mentioning.
Well, everyone else is going, so...
Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. So, I thought we had to specifically go to.
Where is it?
But it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Being like dragged along to this, or obviously I want to save as soon as possible, but I didn't have a choice in the matter here.
Happy New Year!
Yep, everyone's in your carters. Kimonos. These are kimonos in
You
your
guys
carters.
are late. We were just about to leave.
Yucatan.
What?
I like how it told me. Talk to Mitsuru when you're ready. Oh, talk to Mitsuru when you're ready to leave. Okay, that's what.
Happy
So
New Year.
pretty much, the first thing we'll be doing when we're here is first thing we'll be doing when we're here is gonna be like exploring around, talking to people, I guess.
Kirijo-senpai, you look amazing. I feel like I'm... Oh, what's this feeling?
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone! I've never worn a kimono before. My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca, wow, you look just... Oh, wow.
Hey, come on!
This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Hi, John. Considering what you usually wear, it looks even more amazing on you.
Is that so? What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, what a beautiful first dream of the new year. Right, Sonata-san?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping me wake up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Other layers? Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
No, wait! Ow!
Alright, yeah, so we're gonna be stuck here for a bit. Oh, save, please. I want to check the social stats. All of us decided to stand up to Nyx together on the 31st. We'll protect everyone. Put everything on line to protect the future. And then Judgment, we all decided to defeat Nyx. In order to do that, we must reach the top of Tartarus by the Promised Day. But yeah, that is going to be a good point to end. It even mentions it's the day that the world ends. That's going to be a good point for me to end the stream for today. I thought we were going to be jumping right into something, but turns out we weren't. It didn't really matter anyway. So we have 1 month left of the game before we have to confront Nyx, which I'm guessing has to be the end. Unless they do a thing with, like what they did at Royal, but I honestly have no idea. How many hours are you at right now? Because we've still got a month of gameplay left, and I'm currently at 99 hours. So this is going to be around the same length as 5 base game to complete everything, which was like 110-ish hours, I think it was, for me to complete everything. But yeah, obviously when we continue on, we'll be talking to all the people here and seeing what else we can do. But yeah, we got through the first hour, 2 hours was essentially just, an hour and a half was like all Tartarus and story stuff. We got 2 trophies. Igus has rejoined the party. She got awakened, so we have all of their awakenings done. We're on the path of the good ending now, so now we have to just basically get to the next point. So there could be like 1 to 2 streams left, depending on how long everything ends up being for this, and then we should be done for everything with that, which is nice. And I can go and pick something else to play and see where we go from there. We also, what else did we do? All of the social links are done except for a couple. So, we did, track team completed, we did, strength, we also did, we got the other 2 ones full, and we got Moon done as well. So we're only missing out a couple. We've got Yukari and, Chariot are the other 2 that are left. And then we can be done. We'll be done with those. Also, there was something else here that I need to check. We got everything done here. It's fine. What else that was here that I wanted to check? We did do we did Be Blue V. We did the screenshot cinema as well. Also, we're at the point of no return. We're not at the point of no return. We've still got other stuff that we have to beat. I guess I should be looking ahead to see if, like, we also got dictionary. Well, check up this in a second. New Year's Eve, the day of the decision. Oh, we already read that one. End of the world. January 31st, the day that Nyx descends upon Tartarus. Nyx can be faced on this day by ascending to the summit of Tartarus. Obviously, that is our that is our intention here. And then we'll end up going to sort out what we have to do for that. So yeah, all the social links are mostly done, apart from the story-related Judgment one. We haven't got Aeon yet. We haven't got Chihiro or Kari completed as of yet either. We got a couple of trophies. We did all the story stuff related to the 31st is done. We've committed to the decision. So we finished his linked episode. We finished everything else that we those as well. Also, we completed the rest of Tartarus for the time being. I don't know how far up we have to go for Tartarus. We have to wait anyway. We've reached as far as we can go for the time being, so we'll wait for the details about that. And then we have the New Year's stuff to sort out, so we'll continue on from there. So, this would be a good point for me to end for today. So, with all that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription, review this video, get a consultation. Remember, Canterville, it's more consistent is defined. I upload my past Plat Rex, as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays YouTube channel, including 5.6, Sifu, The Core, Mr. True Maker, Gotta go. Union. Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Devil and Me, Days Gone, Resident Evil Remake, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Like a Dragon Issue, Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 5, Trying to Show You Pokemon Scarlet, Resident Evil 6, Octopath Traveler 2, Resident Evil Biohazard, Bruce Scum, F1 Forever, Sport Shake, It's on Remnant, Assassin's Creed Mirage, RPG Remake, sorry, Sunfire Tactica, Resident Evil Village, Pokemon Plat, RPG Remake, also Archives Raincoat, considering Greenland Deluxe, the Theater and Farm Barline, Like Green Guide, and Man Who's His Name, as well as this game. I'm working on a Plat passing game, so we have to Trophy for, as well as a switching things up to the game on the Switch. More Tartarus speedruns, more Triumph speedruns, more Nuts, so I want to continue with those. Currently working on the notes for the Live run, which we're revising over. I also we've unlocked the Sunfire Tactics speedrun, so I have that to look forward to after I've done the stuff with Live, which I will do as well. Also, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing for the 150th follower thing too. I'm still not really sure what I'll do for that. I'll have to think of something before I do the next stream. Also, I upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before they're completed. One of the videos is a separate place for people my content if they should do so, and you'll also get a notification when I go live on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 150 followers. I don't know what we'll be doing. At 120, we did unlock the Persona speedrun. I will do both of those at some point as well. Not sure what 150 is going to be yet. I was considering doing Infinite Wealth, but one, I haven't played it. Two, it's like 8 hours long, which I don't even think I'll be able to do consistently. And like Persona stuff, and that's going to be too long as well. I'll have to have a look and see what choices I have before I make a decision. And you also reach affiliate, which means I get monetization as well. Get to make a bunch of subscriber emails and send to help support me in the channel going forward to the future. Also get extra 7 days upload well, and you also get a notification when we're live on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter for info when I go live, which I'm in Discord. I will send you an invite to my friends' Discord server, close to other members to the Growing Strong, gamers to discuss that as well. I'm very active there, and you also get a notification when I go live on there as well. And finally, for channel criminal stream overlay, I use my future content going forward. You can find a link on Rose as well. So, before we get out of here, I am going to see if there's anyone online that I can raid. And we will see if there's anyone that I... Anyone that's online right now. Let us... Online that I want to raid. Make sure that they're still streaming. Hang on one second. Need to make sure. They look like they're still streaming. You know what? So I'm gonna send you over to Cupid. I think they're still streaming, right?
You don't have another copy of that.
I mean, I'm gonna send you over to Cupid, who has been supporting me quite a bit and trying to help me get to affiliate as well. So let's send all back to them. So with all that being said, have a rest of the day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you all later. I will send raid over to here. We'll head off.